We sure are quiet tonight.
Before we started, is there any station on the frequency that emergency or priority traffic? If so, call it. Okay, I concur. That's the thing. If you have any emergency or priority traffic, come on, there's an that's going on. It's a break and traffic in the last week and everything. Okay, as you said, first check in regarding location. Or like these places, people properly like or invite to insurance. The purpose of the name is general fellowship in the name of the road of holy. So, want to get into practice on their on-air skills. Do that, and we're more than happy to have some answers. And now for commercial, I want to remind you that if you have any questions related to these radios, have some direct comments. Because perhaps someone on the net will know the answer. You can also email help.net. Your message will be sent to a rat Elmer. This group will respond and help you find what you need. You don't have to be a member of RAT to answer the question. So remember that's helpdesk@rat.net, helpdesk@rat.net. When checking in, please give your call sign and your first name to be recognized by control. Please give your call sign twice, once phonetically, and please slow so that I already can catch up with what you're saying. Also state if you have any traffic or announcements for that. Do traffic first and then informal comments handled later. Okay, let's begin as we always do. Start out with mobile and portable settings. Mobile and portable settings. Who wants to check into the RAT today, please come down. Okay, everybody must be indoors. Not a bad thing. Safe about 3 o'clock. So let's go now to general check-in. General check-in for the RAT today. Down your hand.
Kilo 4, November, Alpha, Golf, Nick, K4, NAG, no announcement.
This is Kilo 4, Oscar, Whiskey, Uniform, Mikey, Glen Allen. Kilo Romeo 4, Alpha, Juliet, KR4, AJU, Bill, you're on a no traffic.
It'll be September this week, but I'll get out there sometime. Well, catch up. Glad to hear work's going well. Busy's better than not.
Okay, we got NAG, OWQ, NAJ. Thank you, gentlemen. Check in. I'll be back with you. Anybody else want to check in on this first? Or go around to the rest of this week from now?
Because you're kind of rough.
This is Alpha India 4, Romeo November, Keith in North Chesterfield, no announcement.
I'm probably out here Gumbo Springs at this point. 522 in Goochland. Okay, that explains.
Okay, he's been joined by Keith there. So let's go
Yeah, trying to stay cool. I mean, this heat is absolutely brutal. So we're gonna can't stay indoors and enjoy that nice air conditioning. But other than that, we had a wonderful 4th of July, and we were hosting about 25 people. And now I'm just sitting on my back porch watching it. Absolutely pouring and spraying. Nothing's going on in my neck of the woods. Hope everyone else has a good rest of their week. I'll turn it back over to you, Wayne, to see for NAG.
Okay, Nick. Well, thanks for checking in. Yeah, I hope you don't lose power either. I know that can be rough, especially if you're air conditioned. I had a pretty good score. I decided I better stay near a so that's what I did for most of the day.
My wife already.
Because it was a 2-day weekend, but I did get it.
All over the place. That's one part of it, but once you start walking
Okay, 73, Nick. KK4 OWU Mike. How are you? What's going on?
yeah, it really is. But it's fun, man.
Yes, KK4OW. Thank you for doing that. Not too much going on. Good little lightning bug got inside antenna I'm working off of. And had a great time at field day. And a little quiet on the 4th, but had a whole family over for my son's birthday on the 5th. And been working with a couple new hams through the Elmer program on coat plugs and that type of thing. And everything seems to be going well. Not too much, like I said, going on. Thank you for doing that. Everybody take care. 73, KK4OWU.
Okay. Well, I expect we know that Chevy. Good to talk to you. Thank you for the wonderful batch of food you brought out today. That was really nice of you. Talking to you reminds me of we're more than glad to have you. And it's not hard. In fact, it's almost impossible to mess up. Don't worry too much about the trip. We just want to make sure that all the information is right. So, if you're interested in that, contact KB2OYI Rob. I don't think he's here tonight, but you can look him up on QRZ and he'll give you all the so thanks, Chevy. Good to talk to you. 73. Let's go on down to Bill. KR4AJU. Hi, Bill. What's going on?
Hello, Wayne, everybody. I hope everybody had a good evening. Had a great week last week. Some vacation time that I finally had a chance to take. Unfortunately, couldn't participate on the field day as I wanted to, but work had a little bit for me. But it's what it is. I do probably next my customer, if I would like to go into that cold blog and stuff like that, I just take some time to get my stuff straight. But yeah, I'm interested in that, so I'll be contacting Mike soon, hopefully. And other than that, I'm enjoying some day off and back to working a couple of days. And I will say 33 and thank you, everybody.
KR4AJU. Yeah, Chevy will take care of you there. We have a whole bunch of post plugs already figured out for various radios on the Rapid.net website. And we also have some videos for previous presentations on DMR and how to set it up and what does what. There's also some stuff there. So if you have any questions about that, don't test Rapid.net. And our guys will get with their guys. Our people will talk to your people and we'll get it all straightened out. So thanks, Bill. I hate it when work is the way of fun stuff like radio, but it happens every now and then. Okay, AI4 are in. Hi, Steve. What's going on in your world?
K9WVU AI4RN. I also, unfortunately, was not able to get to field day. I was on the road from Buffalo home and couldn't participate. But we had a good visit for a week up there with family. Came back here. A great 4th of July with all my kids were over, and kids just had a great time. Other than that, I don't have a lot going on. We are spending a lot more time with the grandkids during the summer, so I've been enjoying myself. But that's all I have. 73 to everybody. AI4RN, sending back to net control.
Okay, Steve. Well, thank you. I know a little bit about Buffalo. I used to work in Rochester for about 10 years. So went to Buffalo several times on my way around a little bit. Not much once I get off. Yeah, Buffalo is nice in the summer, and you can tell in the winter. Buffalo, Rochester area is where I worked in the summer. I hadn't heard that before, and I hadn't heard of it. So 73, sir. Okay, anybody else wants to check in here? K9W.
K4NAG recheck. Kilo Oscar 4, Uniform Oscar Romeo, Scott, KO4, UOR.
This is Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Alpha Delta, Randy in Western Henrico.
Okay, let's hold right there. Nick wanted to recheck, and I acknowledged it. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. And the lights bring it up. Go ahead, Nick.
NWVU K4NAG, thanks, Lane. Hey, I wanted to just quickly give a shout out and a huge thank you to everyone that helped set up field day. That was my very first experience, and I had an absolute blast for the time that I was there. And I am greatly looking forward towards the next one. So I just wanted to say thank you to the Rad Club and everyone that participated. I'll send it back to net control K4NAG.
Okay, Nick. Well, thanks for your hard work in getting those wires up in the air. It's not easy in the world. And for all that gear. It's kind of heavy. So, we appreciate you, buddy. Here's another person we appreciate. KO401. Hey, Scott, what's going on?
Good evening, Wayne, and everyone on the net. Thank you for those kind words. We appreciate you, sir. And, yeah, we're getting some rain and some thunder. So far, relatively distant. Anyway, yeah, had a good weekend. Seems like it was a long time ago. On the 4th, I was up on the Skyline Drive and made the RDA simplex net from there. I was able to have QSOs with 3 stations, and I heard 2 others. So it was a partial thing. Anyway, hope everybody is having a good week. Stay safe out. KO for you. Cool.
Okay, Scott. I'm glad you were able to have some contacts from up there on Simplex. That's great. Did want to advise you to bring it up there just a little bit at the end, but we got the gist of it. And the days are supposed to go fast when you're retired. I'm slow. So Maybe they'll pick up for you here in a little bit. I'm sure it will. Okay, 73, sir. Randy, how are you tonight? Scale 4, KKD.
K9WVU, KL4KAD. Good evening, Wayne. We're good here. Not a whole lot to report radio-wise. Pretty busy with work. Was supposed to be at the Hanover Club's meeting tonight, but got held up working late, and by the time I got off, I just would have been so late getting there. I decided not to go. And let's see, Field Day. Yeah, I participated in that with the Hanover Club, and that was a lot of fun. I heard Rats was really good. Sorry I missed it. And hopefully we'll get it next time. But thanks for running the net, Wayne. And we'll say 7-3 and turn it back to net control.
KO4KAD, K9WV. Thank you, Randy. Good to hear from you. I think a few people went up to the Hanover tonight. I know that Rob, KB2OYI went. That's why you're stuck in Tennessee. But that's a long way up there for me. I'm down here at 288. It's a little bit of a drive to get up there. So you should understand how you would look at the trip up and the trip back and say, I'm just want to be late. So understand that a lot. Okay, 73, sir. Anybody else want to check in? This is probably going to be the last call because lighting is getting closer. So this is the last step.
Recheck.
Good, recheck.
Yeah, KK4OW. I just wanted to mention that if anybody needs anything, whether you want to become net control or have questions about radios or code plugs, whatever, reach out to the help desk at rats.net or info@rats.net. Either one will put you in touch with the whole group, and we will make sure we forward the information to the appropriate people and get you the help that you need. Thank you for doing that. 73 is everybody. KK4OWE.
Okay, Chevy, thank you there. Anybody else want to check in? This is your chance.
This is Kilo Quebec 4 Hotel Oscar Alpha KQ4 HOA.
Okay, we picked up HOA there. Go ahead.
Alright, this is Scott from Midlothian, KQ4 HOA. Standing outside under an umbrella with my portable to make contact here. But I am looking out to see if there's any interest in somebody wanting to build a QRP Labs QMX radio. I ordered the kit, but the wait times are very long for the factory to build it. So I'm just trying to see if there's anybody interested in the area that likes to or really enjoys building radio kits.
Okay, well, you have just asked the question. If anybody's interested in building a radio kit that's coming to Scott, give him a shout. I don't know if we have a for sale place on the rats.net or not. It might be right info at rats.net. They might have a place on there to put it. I know RARC does for sale stuff. In their monthly newsletter, they do theirs in PDF, so contact us there. But somebody may take you up on that. You never can tell. So thanks, Scott. Appreciate you checking in. All right, this is it. last, final revised final time for the check-in on the rest. Go ahead. Okay, somebody's breaking squelch, but I hear no transmission. If you want to try one more time. Well, I guess that's it for the rest of tonight. I'm going to pull the plug so that my radio equipment doesn't get zapped. That would prevent me from doing it again in a couple of weeks. But we had 9 of the finest contacts I've had here so far. And very distinguished people on tonight. We're glad you came out. Please stay dry. Cross your fingers that your power doesn't go out, and bless your air conditioner. So we're going back to put this repeater back where normal amateurs can use it, if we can find some. So this is K9WVU. Happy to talk to all of you. Say it's 73. Everybody stay. Good night.
Thank you for sending this in. I heard the reports. I knew this was happening, but I haven't seen it. This is fascinating stuff. Little phone cloud up there earlier. We did have a tornado warning associated with this. This was several